Hello, I'd like to walk you through our immersive learning environment, where no technology is needed to adapt our K-12 curriculum environment. So today I'm going to walk you through one of our lessons that's for atoms for middle school students. So when you first enter the room, you get to see all the avatars that are in there. You can talk with them. To move around the room, you just click on the blue dots here. Along the walls, we have imported video content, vocabulary, interactive games so students can learn more about it. And so I just want to give you guys a little experience of what will happen. So let's make sure the sound will play and go from there.
Welcome to this learning module.
So I won't go through every single content along the wall because that will take forever. Now I'll just explore the room. So when you come in to the right, we've got our vocabulary section. And if you click on Joe, he'll walk you through a little bit about why it's important to learn the vocabulary. And when you click on someone and they start talking, you also have the option to exit the conversation like I just did on the left. I've got a history person over here named Kristen, and then Paul goes through the actual lesson. And so I know that learning styles are different for each student. So Paul will ask a student which way they would like to learn. If they want to watch a video or if they want him to go through the lesson with them. And so based upon the student selections, then they can either click on the video or Paul continues on in his lesson. So these rooms can be customized to look like anything. We can make a classroom room, we can make laboratories, we can make various different styles of rooms. So this is just an example of how the content can be placed. Down here, if we go to Lisa, she'll talk about this music video on the wall about the periodic table, and then she actually gives students an assessment where they have to answer questions, and based upon the questions, she either lets them know whether it's correct and why it's correct, and if it's wrong, explain a little bit more about why, no, that's not right, and let the student try again. We also have, click down here so we can see the rooms in this way. If we turn around, we also have interactive places where students can now interact with the content. It's one thing to be told what this content is. It's another thing to watch a video, but then to actually be able to move elements so that they can dive deeper into it. And this is just an example of how students can now move the protons and the neutrons and make their own atoms. They can see whether or not if they add too many neutrons and don't balance it out with the protons, how they make an unstable atom. And so this is just, we're going to be having these inside of every single room depending on what the topic is. So now students can actually move around and explore the content and build it for themselves. And so there's just more. You can import actual Google Docs. You can import videos, interactive slide lessons, you name it. So this is a walkthrough of the room. And as I said, if you click on a blue dot, there's even places where you can sit down. And so it's really cool to customize the room and feel. We will be adding gamification, so based upon how often students click on items, their answers will keep track of their score inside their achievement section. We also make rooms where, this one is a room where only one person can be in it at a time. But we can make room where there's various people in there and you can interact with other people and have a chat box. And so this is just a little brief overview of our immersive e-learning environment, and we can make our avatars do various things. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.